a little bit of an overview into what I'm playing right now. It's not the most optimal deck, obviously, as you can see. Just to give you guys a brief guide into it, this is what I describe to be something called Unstoppable Slasher Beatdown. It uses a combo where you have Unstoppable Slasher right here. He's the bread and butter. He's the boss of the deck. A 2/3 zombie assassin, okay, with Death Touch for 3 mana. It's crazy. We've moved past the days of Savannah Lions, all right? We're in a whole new world with Magic the Gathering right now. 2/3 body with 3 mana and Death Touch, that's overstated like heck. He also has a recursion ability. The reason he's called Unstoppable Assassin is anytime you destroy him, he comes back with stun counters on him. Obviously, if you kill him again, those stun counters go away and he dies for real. But he has a sort of recursion mechanic, and it'll come in handy in these games. Now, the greatest thing Unstoppable Assassin brings to the table is that when he attacks an opponent directly, he can have their life. He is the bane of all life gain decks. Any white player that plays against me is going to ruin the day. Is going to ruin the day they came up against Kankuro King. So it doesn't matter how big your life total is. You could be at 100 life. You could be gaining like crazy. But the moment he hits you, he cuts you in half. And the way this deck is supposed to combo in a perfect world, it's the perfect curve too. 3 mana to 4 mana. We have this card called Bloodletter of Aclazotz. I think it came out in the, what is that set called? I don't know all the set symbols, but it came out in something of Markov Manor. It's the Clue expansion, right? And this card is a 2/4 vampire demon with 4 mana. And when an opponent loses life during your turn, they lose twice that life instead. So the way it works is if I attack you with Unstoppable and the attack goes through while Bloodletter of Alcazotz is on the field, the opponent just dies. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Seconds. I hope it's not a blue player. Judging from the avatar, seems like a white player. Seems like I'm going to run into a lot of heir apparents. We'll see. Let's see what our early game hand looks like. This is not bad. We got black mana, red mana possibly, and a plains, which is good for white. I can put down the Blazemire Verge and then use Cut Down to control the board a bit, and then Deep Cavern Bat on the second turn. So I think this is all good. I'd really like a swamp, and lo and behold, we do have a swamp in our hand. This is as good of an early game hand as you can get. So we got Boros here. Boros with black. Wow, 3 colors, just like me. We're running the same color palette. It's weird. I've heard people talk about how Magic the Gathering Arena is a little sus, right? It's a little sus among us, and I feel like sometimes they're completely right. Sometimes the type of opponents you go after, especially when you're on a hot streak, it's a little weird. Ah, okay. Let's see what they have in their hand here. What are we running up against? Misery, Shadow, Shade Creatures. I've never run into those before. I gotta get rid of this Elspeth's Might. It's gonna be a problem. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. And it gains 1/1 until end of turn. So it's kind of like a buffer, I guess. Now, let's just destroy it. They don't have any mana to respond with, and let's get another Deep Cavern Bat out. This is going to bait them into using that Elspeth's Smite, but we could kind of avoid that. Let's see. Should I use it? Should I get rid of the Elspeth's Might? Might as well. Otherwise, they're just going to use it against me. And then next turn, we can use Split Skin Doll, get some card draw in, and maybe even a Ragged Playtime to chump block a bit. I really don't know what they're doing with this Misery Shadow, though. I don't know what their play is here. I could do Split Skin Doll, or I can do Nowhere to Run. If he buffs it, I might not be able to do it right now. So maybe we err on the side of caution. Nowhere to Run this guy early. It could be a mistake. But I don't want to risk it. The fact he had 2 of these in his deck is a little weird, so... Just want to get these guys in the graveyard as fast as possible. We can always set up the turn 4 Split Skin Doll Ragged Playmate combo. Backup 2. When this creature enters the battlefield, 2+1+... Wow! That's actually really good. Time for some draw, baby. Let's go. What do we get? Ah! That's a really good top deck. Arabella right off the draw, and he can't block this. So next turn I can put down a Ragged Playmate and possibly... Hey King, sorry I didn't have sound. No worries, 9vote. How are you doing? Happy Thursday, by the way. We're running our Unstoppable Slasher deck against this monster here. Oh no. Oh no. Battle Tricks? In my Magic the Gathering? What are you? He's only got 2 cards left in hand. I really hope I draw a Duress. Oh, ooh. I am goddamn Yugi Moto. What is this? I called it. I was like, I wish I drew a Duress, and there it was. Yeah, this goes away. It's standard, yeah. We're trying to level up. I got a weird Boros plus Swamp Unstoppable Slasher deck. I hope I get the combo off this game. We'll see. Playing against this weird opponent. Okay, Bloodletter. Got to get on curve. I can use Ragged Playmate to get Bloodletter attacks in. It's flying anyway, so it can't really block me. And he quit! And he quit! And he scooped! I also have a weird red-white deck and needs a lot of work. Yeah, Boros decks do need a lot of work. I think he knows the the cards. He knows what... When I called out that Duress, I was like, okay. First one of the game. Now let's see how Magic the Gathering Arena punishes me. 2010s, there was a lot of stuff about neuroplasticity. It's still a thing, but mostly a hoax. Okay? We can work with this. I'm going to need to use the Evolving Wilds to get myself a mountain, though, or else I can't play the rest of the cards. But we got enough stuff to cook. Let's put down an Authority of the Consuls to slow down this game. Gain some life as well. Yeah, it's kind of like... I have the weirdest way of throwing references. It's kind of like Teletubbies. What do I mean by this? What does Kankuro mean by this? What I'm trying to say is Teletubbies was marketed when it was put on the UK shores, when it was advertised. It was marketed as this really novel way to make kids smarter. The weird stuff that happens in the show, the weird FNAF-esque stuff that happens there, it was supposed to like subtly influence our kids' minds and make them better at learning, but it did none of that. It was all kind of a hoax. It's kind of a goggly-gook. All right, let's see. Really wanted to drop a cut down on this guy, but I guess it's fine for now. We got go for the throat or cut down next turn, so regardless of what he puts out, we should be able to do something about it. I'm coming against a lot of these multiple color splash decks today. This guy got 4 colors with him. I wonder what he's going to do. Oh, there you go. Sheltered by Ghosts. Typical stuff. What's the ward cost on that? Ward 2. Ooh, it's a little pricey. Now, do I cut it down? I'm going to have to use everything for the cut down. Is it even worth it for a 2/2 that steals my creature? Kind of is, though. If I kill it, I get my creature back. Yeah. Are you serious? Hold on. There we go. For a second, I was scared. I thought that the creature innately had ward, but it doesn't. Part of me feels like I might lose this game, but we do have a go for the throat here. I hope I draw one of those anti-ward cards. Really good idea on getting the authority of the consuls in the beginning. I'm really shutting down his strategy right now. All right. Let's see what he got in his hand. What do you have? Imagine double. I would cry. I would cry. 9 volt. What do we got? What do we got? What is coming out next turn? He's got 4 mana. I don't like this card. I want to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't like the bears. Not a fan. All the cards in his deck are kind of scary, but at least this one, it doesn't have vigilance. Not good. Not goodbye for now. It's coming out sometime in the future. Oh, Mossborn Hydra. All right, I got to get rid of this guy. I've seen a lot of green players play this card, but it's not the best, in my opinion. It's a little overhyped. Like, obviously it's powerful, but I can just do this. It's got no protection. It's a little bit like boss monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least the original boss monsters, not the recent ones now, which have a million recursion techniques. All right, got another go for the throat. This is good. So what can I do here? I can attack with both. I can use Felonious Rage on my Ragged Playmate. If I die, this should allow me to get past his Aftermath Analyst if he blocks. And then, yeah, I can do some damage here. If we have the mana, why not press it, right? He's definitely going to bring out bigger creatures later on, so we got to make sure. All right, he let it go through. Probably a fair call. There's that Hedge Shredder. Oh, it's an artifact vehicle. I got to read better. I could still destroy it, all right? Black does have options for enchantments. It just doesn't have anything for artifacts. Black can't kill what's already dead or hasn't been alive in the first place. Illiterate VTuber moment? I probably wouldn't have read it even if I had the option to. Okay, so whenever Hedge Shredder attacks, I gotta keep some mana ready just for him. Put them on the battlefield, tap, bait mill 2 cards. Okay. Let's keep attacking him. Let's see how he responds. He's gonna have to respond at some point. That's 3 damage every turn. He's only got 1 card in hand. Gains Hexproof and Indestructible. That's a really powerful card. I feel like he's gonna bring out Hedge Shredder and use that. I gotta put that on the stack just to make sure. I think this game is yours. I've been swept before. One good thing about Magic, though, is that unlike other card games, if you have more cards than your opponent, you more or less always win. More options is always better. In something like Yu-Gi-Oh!, not always the case. All right, let's get this guy. Come on, come on. Yeah, what? Oh, he's an artifact creature. This is a problem. I can kill this guy. So he can't crew it. I was just talking about how artifacts are something that Black can't deal with. He just brings it out. I was like, all right. It's not the end of the world. I have some... I do have some Death Touch options here. So worst case scenario, I might be able to do something. But I'm a little scared on what he's about to bring out, you know? It seems like he's doing a lot of self-mill. Maybe he's trying to bring out a creature from the graveyard. Right now he's getting a lot of landfall triggers. I'll let the 5 damage go through. It's fine. Go back to the artifact zone, you bully. Ooh, Iridescent Vine Lasher. I gotta kill the creature so he can't crew. I really hope I draw a cut down. I gotta draw a cut down right now. Otherwise, I'm a little screwed here. Oh, it's a mountain. We might be in trouble. Big trouble. Alright, so he's gonna be able to attack us again. I could block with the Ragged Playtime, but it's not gonna do much here. Alright, I'm gonna keep attacking and hope for the best. We're gonna trade a bit. I have more life than him, so hopefully that works out. And he has to cruise something every turn to get this guy out in the first place, so maybe I can make something work. There are some kill spells in my deck. Well, let's just hope we draw it. Oh, Mossborn Hydra, no! Yep, crew it out. Attack for 6. He's got to have, like, Delirium. I don't think it's a deck where you bring back a creature. I think it's a deck where Delirium triggers, and it gives him some crazy stuff. We're having a really hard time with this creature over here, though. All right, we got Arabella. Arabella, Felonious Rage, should be able to get over most stuff. So, let's see. Yeah, I should be able to do that. That should give me back some life, at least. We're going to have to race him. I have no way of removing the creatures right now on the board. So racing is the best option here. I'm not going to attack with the Deep Cavern Bat. Let's attack with the Ragged Playtime and the Arabella. It's a slugfest. We have more life than him, but not for long. That's 5 damage his way. He's down to 2. And I really hope next turn I can draw something to kill him out. He's gonna have to block this. Okay. Oh, he blocked my Arabella. Yeah, he doesn't have a card in hand. I don't have a card in hand. This gets replaced by a blue 2/2 detective token, so I will be able to block him next turn, which is good. I hope he didn't draw land there. I don't want the Mossborn Landfall trigger to activate. Ooh. Sheltered by Ghosts. I got 1 turn in me. and I'm dead. Look at all these triggers. This is not a bad deck. This is actually pretty interesting. Look at this. Yeah, so he has a lot of lands in his deck, and every time the lands go to this graveyard, he puts it on the board. So he has a way of just getting infinite landfall triggers. I think my goose is cooked. I might actually die from this. I'll let him play it out, though. I'll let him play it out, but that's a really good combo with Mossborn Hydra. I gotta look into this card. What set is that from? Ooh, 33 trample? I block it. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Good game, sir. See, never count it out. Never count it out. I thought you had a turn. I thought I did too. Okay, you win some, you lose some. I'm really impressed by that deck, though. Okay, death plus... I was getting a little too cocky, and then the arena's like, hey, you're playing in my house. This is my house you're playing in. You know how rigged arena is. It's the only way to play Magic online. Unless you're counting Tabletop Simulator, which is okay. This is not a bad hand. Actually, do we have an option for red? So yeah, we'll keep this. More removal, the better. I'm planning on playing in Tabletop Simulator in the future. I have a couple of ideas for collabs coming up. One of the ideas is not even revolving around Magic the Gathering. That's coming out soon. Ooh, Manifold Mouse. Yeah, bye-bye. I don't want you to keep any cards on the field. I don't know if you have Raid. Shadow Legends. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, but I have an idea about a Yu-Gi-Oh collab sometime in the future. I'm trying to gather VTubers for it. So the way it's going to work, it's going to be about tag duels. It's a format in Yu-Gi-Oh where you have 4 people, and it's 2v2, and they can kind of interplay with each other. And I think we're going to have it as anime as possible. If you guys have ever seen the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime, in Battle City, there were a lot of these tag duels. My favorite one was where Yugi and... Oh, Hexproof. Oh, no. My favorite one was when Yugi and Kaiba, they fought against these mask guys on top of the roof. Oh, wow, he could. He didn't know how to do it. Oh, you gotta read. You gotta read, my dude. I gotcha. Kankuro literacy spell wins again. Let's get that W. He was so embarrassed by not being able to read, he just instantly scooped and ran for the hills. Illegible card art is Yu-Gi-Oh! With all of the paragraphs of text you have to know. But nowadays, Magic the Gathering has cards with 2 backs, with big text in both sides. It's a problem. It's a problem. Do I need to... Oh, I only have 1 land. Yeah, this is way too aggressive. We gotta at least get 2 with this deck. All right. This is fine. As long as I have a cut down in hand, I am good to go. We have Unstoppable Slasher. Slasher-chan, Mr. Skibbity Toilet himself. Oh no. Artifacts. You choose an artifact or creature card from it, player discards that card. What is he gonna discard? Ah, Unstoppable. That's fair. That's fair. I would have done the same thing. He now knows what I have in my hand, and he's playing a white deck. Okay, white artifact deck. The bane of black players everywhere. There's nothing I can do to counter his stuff. I gotta save these cut downs for Heir Apparent. Alright. I'm sure he's packing 15 of them. I hate that card, by the way. Heir Apparent is the worst. I hate it so much, I even got it as a redeem. If you redeem white, I've added 2 new redeems. If you redeem white, I just get pelted with them. Okay. All right. What do you got? You gonna attack me? Nope, you're not. Now let's see. I can attack with Ragged Playmate. He might block with 2 of these, and then maybe I can use Felonious Rage as a battle trick. Or maybe he'll let the 2 attack go through. Who knows? We'll see. Hey, Dread! Happy Thursday, Dread. How are you doing? Bring them pain as I go make a dog be less of a pain for its owners. Yeah, take that dog on a walk. Is it time for you to actually... Alright, let's use this. If you're gonna kill my creature, I get a detective out of it. There you go. I'm not dying that easy. He's got a lot of artifacts. Doing fine, I hope you keep having fun with it. I am. I'm staying positive. So far, we're doing okay. 2-1. We got a lot of kill spells in hand. I'm a little scared about his hand though. So let's see what he's got in there. What has he got to kill me? Ooh. Whenever you cast a spell from exile. So the Planeswalker or the buff spell. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have haste. I can destroy the buff spell. I got options for that, but this guy, not really. Get rid of that Planeswalker, good sir. We don't allow any Planeswalkers here. Alright, is he going to let me just attack him? Should I attack him, though? I feel like blocking is a better option, because I can use Felonious Rage to make myself stronger. Hello, Billy! How's it going, Billy? Old man? I am not old. I am not old, Billy. I hate this guy. Why you gotta be a white player and also play artifacts? It's not fair. Why do you gotta be white and artifacts? Why do you hate black people? Whoa, black players so much. Black players so much. Why do you hate them so much? What do you got? What do you got against me and my black deck? Okay, let's see. Black. Yeah, black mana is good. We have a lot of cards that needs more of it. And now I can cut this down. I can kill it with this thing. So that's good. All right, I don't want it to get more value. Now, I really feel like we should just keep attacking. I don't want it to set up. I don't want it to use Nahiri's Resolve, so let's keep the timer on him. We got Go for the Throats that he knows we have in our hand, and we got the mana for it, so he's going to have to play around that. The most he can do right now with Nahiri is just do 4 damage, I think. There it is. I really hope I draw a anti-enchantment spell soon. That reminds me the one time, Dread, when PewDiePie, for some random reason, he played Magic the Gathering. He had a deck called White People, and it was a white weenie deck, just summon a bunch of monsters. I remember when he did play, everyone was going wild. The entire card game community was like, oh my god, PewDiePie is playing Magic? Magic the Gathering is coming back? The famed streamer PewDiePie is playing Magic? It's like, all right, relax, people, relax. Should I hit him? 5/4 prototype, creatures you control have haste. I have another Go for the Throat for this guy. Non-artifact creature, that's a problem. 1/1. Okay, I can't attack. I can't attack. It was fun, though. It was fun. I didn't know he was that high up there. He had played Magic the Gathering for a while. It's always nice when streamers surprise you. They have new tricks up their sleeve. This might be a wipe, guys. Who knows? This might be a wipe. I feel a wipe coming. Especially with all the creatures he's summoning. I need to maybe add a... Thank you for the head pats, Dread. I need to add some sort of removal. I think after this game, we're not going to win this. We should just scoop against artifact decks. Like, I don't know if I'm going to win this. I don't believe in myself enough. Artifacts with white weenie is a problem for me. So we're just going to take that loss here. But let me just add a death here. Okay. I think I need to add at least one card to figure out, to have some sort of board wipe, because otherwise I am going to face this problem over and over again. The white decks are an issue, so I think we need to tweak it a tad. Let's see. Destroy all. I do splash white in here, so I do have Day of Judgment. Destroy all creatures. Why not add it, right? Why not add one of these? Just to make sure. Each player who controls the most creatures investigates and destroy all creatures. That's not a good idea. Target artifact, enchantment, or creature powerful or greater. I think this is also good, but maybe disenchant could be better. I have some problems with artifacts. Maybe running a few of these would be good. 66 out of 60. It's fine. It's fine. Billy, Dread, or whoever is lurking right now, if you guys want to test out something for me? Help me with something. Can you go to the redeem and press the white option? The white mana option? It should do something crazy. I'd appreciate it. Should I... There you go! Heir Apparent, the bane of my existence. I hate that card. I'm slowly working it out. I'm going to have one redeem for every card under the rainbow. We might have to... We might have to look at this. There you go, the negate! Alright. Terramorphic Expanse to get a plains to use authority. We have a swamp, so we can set up authority, and I think Withering Torment, a second copy, will be going into our deck. Might not be the best mulligan, but it's fine. Maybe we should set up that right now. Let's look for a plains. Let's get that Boros color in there. It's been fun again to work on redeems. I gotta make one for red. I have an idea in my head for it, right? I have an idea where the red mana redeem, I'm just gonna get hit with a bunch of fireballs. Okay. Now this is gonna be interesting. Mountain or... I think a swamp is best. Swamp is best. And then maybe a split skin doll, and we can draw a card and discard, cycle something. Oh, cut down. Exactly what we needed. Ragged Playmate goes away. That cut down was clutch. Should I take 3 damage? Probably. I'll take it. I gotta kill this siege veteran, though. He's gonna keep buffing his creatures. But should I kill him with Unstoppable, or should I wait to cut him down? That's the challenge here. Should I... I wish I had another black mana. We can use Authority, and then we can use Cut Down. Let's try that. Authority... And then we cut him down, so he can't buff us anymore. And I guess we'll block him next turn. 3 more damage coming our way. He's got a buff deck. He's buffing all his creatures. Adding that one white spell that destroys everything is probably a good idea here. This is going to help me out. I'll take it. It's still 3 damage. The vigilance is a problem, though. What you gonna do? What do you got? Very cool avatar, by the way. Alright. Withering Torment on the Knight, or Unstoppable, and just trade. Unstoppable could be an option, because they'll have to kill him twice. And he's a good blocker. He's leaving out mana, though. I think he has a card that, like, has his creature fight my creature. That's probably what he's trying to do here. Regardless of what he does, I can not take 3 damage next turn. I can block him with something. And then if I need to, I'll kill him with Withering Torment when my turn comes up. Sometimes I feel like when you're building cards or when you're building decks for Magic the Gathering, you just have to hate on a color. I just have to determine what colors just make me mad. Right now it's white. White color makes me mad. All white decks are just evil. Ossification, of course. Oh, I gotta love it. Gotta love that. I gotta take it. All right. How do I get rid of this? Enchant basic land you control. Oh, I can use this. Yeah, goodbye, ossification. That's why you stick to the Withering Torment. There you go, back to unstoppable. I'm in a bit of a problem. I'm in a bit of a bad issue right now. This one token has just been kicking my butt. All colors have to be living inside harmony and peace. No, they're not. No, they're not. Some colors in Magic are worse than others. Okay, red players require one brain cell to play their deck. The amount of red decks that I've seen on ladder where it's just the same 3 cards and they just keep hitting face. Ember Heart Challenger. What an amazing mouse creature. I love it. Come on. Okay, he's not going to do it. That's perfect. I'll do it then. If you're not going to do it, I do it. Let's see. So we can use Nowhere to Run. Get rid of his blocker. Hey, Root, how's it going? How is work treating you, Roots? I know you were busy. Happy Thursday, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Hey, it's just me? What do you mean about that? What do you mean by that? Just you? I matter too, Root. What's going on? I sense a lot of conflicted energy amongst you. All right, let's see. He's got a lot of cards in hand. The cycling has been doing him well. Gathering implies several people meeting up. That is true. That is true. You know, that's pretty funny. Magic the Gathering, right? Gathering is in its name, and the way the game was meant to be played, it's a little bit the opposite of how it's played nowadays in Arena, with how sweaty everything is, right? It's the backbone of Rule Zero. Like if you play Commander, if you play certain casual formats, let's see. Siege Veteran, Kami of Hopes. Guess we can get rid, destroy all creatures. He has enough mana to just destroy me. What do I get rid of? I'll get rid of the easy spell. I'll get rid of Exercise. No one gathers anymore. We're in our computers. There's still some people playing in the local card shops. They exist out there. It's a different experience, though. I feel like paper Magic and online Magic, it's a difference between online gambling and real gambling. You lose a lot of the mind games, but you also lose a lot of like the in-between, the joking around. We have a little bit of that with the VTuber collabs I throw from time to time, but it's not the same. Pog Patrol, hello! Pog, it's been a while. How's it going? How are you doing on this fine Thursday, Pog? One update for everyone, since we have a few people here today. I want to let everyone know that starting next week, I will be streaming more. So we'll try to do 5 days a week starting next week. And it's going to be focused a lot more on Magic the Gathering, because I've been really falling into this game recently. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to keep the Ragged Playmate in my hand. Let's see. Might as well attack him with the Deep Cavern Bat, because I'm not going to block with him. Wait, oh, he has reach! I'm an idiot! I forgot. I need to read better. Why do rhinos have reach? That doesn't make any sense. They can't even look up. They can't even look up. Have you guys seen Kung Fu Panda? You guys remember the rhino guards in the first movie that Tai Lung got out of the jail and they were all over the place? They couldn't look up. They're like pigs. All right, we're gonna nuke the board next turn. So let's hopefully we get a good card off our draw. He has trample too. We're gonna take 4 damage here if he attacks me. Kami of Whispered Hope is one or more counters we put on, plus counter control. I guess I could just block with the with the Deep Cavern Bat, because it's going to die anyway. I might as well just get the 1 life back. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so starting next week, mostly Magic plus Don't Starve. The way I'm going to break it out is probably 3 days of Magic and 2 days of Don't Starve. I'll try to get more people to join my server. I'm also trying to find some VTubers and trying to kidnap them so they can play in my server too. I had a collab earlier this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was with Q, the Vampire Squid, and Kiji the Waffle. I wouldn't say we had we had a fun. I'd say we had a fun time. It started off pretty well, and that is a Warida. I'll let it play out. I'm not one of those players that scoop. He deserved that. I saw the card coming. I saw it coming. I made a misplay. I think what I should have done was I should have not blocked with the bat. I should have blocked with the doll and then just used it. I'll try and make sure to heal out on the server again. Yeah, everyone's invited. Even during the collabs, everyone's invited. Okay, we took a loss there. No problemo. Water under the bridge. I'm sure at some point the beloved, the masterful Magic the Gathering arena gods will be like, hey, Kankuro suffered enough. He suffered enough damage. Why not give him a win or two? Have him go against Jimmy Eats Paste, the 2-year-old that stumbled upon this game. He's playing on his iPod with his greasy Cheeto covered fingers, and he doesn't know what a Magic the card is. Playing it 10 years ago. And recently, a few months ago, we decided to come back into it. I've been organizing collabs with other VTubers, and we've been playing Commander. But while we played Commander, I thought that, you know, why not try out the other formats like Standard? Why not get into Arena? One thing I'll say about this game, the algorithm is a little weird, but the sound effects are amazing. If there's one thing I like about it, the sound effects. They got the sound effects down. Look how nice it feels to shuffle my cards around. It feels amazing. Blue player, huh? I should play Magic again. It was, well, it's nice when I'm the one winning at least. The other formats are a lot more friendly, Pog Patrol. I don't know if you played online Magic or if you played in-person Magic, but I feel like Commander is a very casual, very friendly format. It's very casual to me, and I'm very casual in general. Let's see. Blaze Fire, Forlorn Flats. I think a Swamp would be best. I'm a little screwed right now. I made a mistake. But we'll do this. We'll do this. Not what I wanted. I should have mulliganed. I saw the authority of the consoles, and I was just like, I gotta get it. I gotta get that floodgate in. I used to play in-person Magic, but the only place I could play was my high school and didn't vibe with them. I remember back when I was in puppet school, there was a local comic book store nearby. And I remember I used to go there from time to time, and they sometimes played Magic. They had tournaments. It was the very first time I joined a tournament for any card game. I had a lot of fun. I played Draft. I won the tournament. I unlocked a Tarmogoyf. It was great. Okay, now Arabella could be a good blocker. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. I am able to read now. I am able to read, and I now understand why this creature is so scary. This is like Necro Valley in Yu-Gi-Oh! My Unstoppable Slasher cannot come back from the graveyard if there is no graveyard to come back from. This is actually a problem. And this is even a bigger problem.
I got this.
Legendary Planeswalker Kaido. Oh, can't be blocked this turn. I wasn't going to block him anyway. I got to kill this guy next turn. And we have an impending Overlord of the Bailmer coming in.
master of my craft.
Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness that we drew that. We're really screwed with mana, but at least I can get rid of this guy. Maybe attack him for some damage here. What's this -9? You get an emblem with whenever a player casts a spell, you create a 2/1 blue ninja creature token. Okay. I really don't want this. I also don't have my favorite card in Arena. What was your favorite card? Back when I played Magic, my favorite card was this. I remember it was a black, white, and green Treefolk legendary creature. If we ever play a commander format where we have to bring Treefolk in, like a Lord of the Rings format, I definitely want to bring him back. His ability was... Oh, he's playing an Overlord deck. His ability was that once he's in play, all Treefolk that you control were indestructible. Kolga the Titan Ape. Ooh.
Time to make our move.
Very cool. All right, now... Let's see here. I'm getting pinged pretty hard right now. I only have 1 red mana. I could try to summon this, but it's not going to do anything. I feel like I got to get him down as much as possible. He's going to take out the counters on the Overlord, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So the more damage I can do, the better. Let's just keep attacking.
Now you're getting it.
We're getting mana. I just hope I can top deck something that's good. Pure green, it fights something when you cast it, and it destroys artifacts and enchantments when it attacks. Green has a really easy time with artifact destruction. Green is really good. Green and white. The way the colors work in Magic, not every color is good at everything, which is pretty cool, right? It lets you mix and match things around. Oh boy.
Don't worry.
Oh, I needed this so badly. I can't fight this guy. I just can't. He makes a creature unblockable, and every time I attack him, he just gets 1+ back. Every time I try to attack, it's difficult. Because I'm not really attacking him, I'm just attacking past him. This is a problem. I don't think my deck's equipped to fight this guy. We'll try our best, though. We're running out of cards.
I love a tough fight.
If I only had some sort of fireball to destroy his Planeswalker. Wait! What? What? Wait, what? What just happened? Did he press the surrender button by mistake? What? Wait, I don't know. I don't understand. What happened there? Fix up some of the cards here. I need to make it so I'm not getting screwed over. Now let's see what cards I have. I feel like keeping it black-white is probably a better option than trying to splash in some red here. It's going to be more harm than good. So let's take some of these cards out. Arabella, I thought it would work well to get some life back, but I feel like Arabella, you need some sort of dedicated Arabella deck to get that going. So we have a couple of cards to add right now. Let me see what I can add here. Yeah, GG 9volt. It was fun. It was fun. You had good removal in the first game, so it went longer, but Offspring makes Rush way less risky in mid-game. That is true. If I don't have enough cutdowns to take you out, I have a problem. And the problem with the strong point of your deck is that you kept buffing your creatures, and I have some trouble with that. So let's see here. I think instead of the red cards, instead of the playtime, what we can do instead, let's search for toys. What toys can I play with right now? Patch Plaything is good, but Patch Plaything is only good if you can revive it. It's got an ability where when you summon it, it joins in with -2, -1/-1 counters. So it qualifies for all the other power 2 shenanigans that the toy archetype has, but then you can kill it and bring it back, and it's a 4/3. It's a, hold on, let me see if I can count better. It's a 4/3 double strike, which is really powerful, but that's all it has. Living Phone is good, but only if when it dies. So you have to find a way to sack it pretty early so you can look through your deck for more cards. I just drew a green-black legendary squirrel. Nice. The squirrels are pretty powerful. I remember when Bloomburrow came out, there were 3 specific archetypes based on the animal you had, Paw Patrol. So I think mice were white and red, and they multiply. That's their whole thing. Then you had squirrels who were green, and then you had snakes, I believe, who are black. I could be wrong, though. I think those are the 3 animal types in that set. I've never opened a pack from Bloomburrow, though, so I might not know fully. Attack in the box. Attacks you may have it get 4/0 until end of turn. Sacrifice at the beginning of the end step. Nah, it's not really that powerful. Friendly Teddy, artifact, creature, bear, toy. When it dies, each player draws a card. I don't like equivalent. That's a little too fair for me. So let's move away from toys. What exactly am I having problem with in the beginning? What problems am I dealing with in the beginning with this deck? I need a 2-power creature that maybe could be black instead of white. That could kind of get me out of certain situations. Maybe something with Death Touch could be good. I think Death Touch could be definitely an option here. Death Touch, when this creature enters, if you attack this turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of the cards back on top of the library and put the rest in your graveyard. Not really what I'm going with right now. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, that's not my strategy here. Toxin Analysis is a good battle trick, Death Touch and Lifelink, but I'm not really looking for that either. I have 1 Death Touch creature, which is Tiny Bones the Pickpocket. Oh, we do have Shieldred. Why not put Shieldred in my deck? Why are we not putting the best girl? Let's put down a Shieldred in this deck. All right, let's go. So that should be good. Target creature you control with power 2 or less gets +1/+0. This could also be good, but it's still not early for me. I think Shieldred's a good option. Fear of the Dark. Whenever Fear of the Dark attacks, if defending player controls no Glimmer creatures, it gains Menace and Death Touch until end of turn. I need to win before that. By that point, I have enough removal. Oh, Free of Me. Hello. Free. It's been a while. How's it going, my dude? We're playing some Magic the Gathering Standard right now. We're kind of tuning up our deck at the moment. I'm running a black, white, Orzhov Unstoppable Slasher deck, and I'm trying to see what I can do to make it better. We just fought against 9-Volt, a cool person, and they kicked my butt with mice. So, doing well, man? Yeah. All right, let's see here. I feel enchantments could be a good idea. Derek Addict. This could give me card draw, but still not what I'm looking for. I think maybe discard. Instead of fighting him directly, maybe just discarding stuff could be a good way to get rid of his threats. Hopeless Nightmare is a really good option. It discards the opponent's stuff. Maybe 3 of these to replace the patchy playtime. Bandit Talent could be good too, but that's a full-on discard deck. And Shieldred 5 mana could be good too, to even out the curve a bit. Let's add 2 Bandit Talents. Let's make this like a hybrid discard control with Unstoppable Slasher as a way to win. I have no way to give Unstoppable Slasher haste, which is a problem. But maybe that could be fixed a bit. Let's see. Are there any haste cards in any color that I can use? Jolly Balloon Man. Create a token that's a copy of another creature. That's red, white, though. That's not what we're looking for. any white cards with haste or gives haste? Not really. I don't have any. Okay, let's go with the one we had. Let's go with this deck we had. Let's see how well it does. Yeah, I've played it a lot and I despise it. Why? Have you looked up the recent set that's coming out, Aether Drift? We're so excited for it. What do you mean? It's card games on motorcycles? Magic the Gathering's doing what Yu-Gi-Oh! Did years ago with 5Ds. Yeah. I think it released back when Innistrad came out. Innistrad was the first time you had a lot of those options. This is going to be a little bit slow, but it's fine. It's fine. We're going to focus on black right now. We're full of black here. Let's look for another black card. Because we need 2 of them for Shieldred at some point. And let's see what my opponent has in their hand. Innistrad, I believe, was the first time you had transforming cards, because I remember in Innistrad, a lot of the vampires and werewolves were able to transform in that set, which is very cool. I love Innistrad a lot. Innistrad Remastered is coming out soon. I can't wait for it. Perforating Artist, Rakdos the Muscle. Ah, he quit! He quit! He can't handle me! Why would he mulligan with only 2 lands if he's playing that much mana? The red can't handle me right now. They can't. They can't handle my Kankuro swagger. Okay, that was a fluke. That guy mulliganed badly, just like I do sometimes. That's not... I wouldn't consider that a win for me. I gotta win legitimately, all right? Let's go up against our next opponent here. Looks like a white player, the bane of my existence. Let's see what he does. What does he have? Okay, I want to... this is such a good hand. Should I risk it? I can do evolving into swamp, into plains, into deep, and duress. So I think it's a little greedy, but we'll try it. Let's just imagine these 2 search lands to be like survey or whatever. Ah! And like that, I lucked out a bit. I got the card I needed. Okay, he's got a basic white life gain probably deck. White red. White green. White green. A Johnny's Pride Mate, definitely a creature I gotta kill early. Can't have that guy running around. Ooh. White green is fun. Good luck, King 07. It's alright. It's okay. I forgot what the color combination's called. Every single color combination in Magic, it's called a different thing. I know black-white is Orzhov, black-blue is Dimir. What is white-green called? Not sure. Let's look for a swamp. We might be in trouble here. So next turn, he's going to deal about 6 damage to me. We'll let it go through. I do have some board wipes here. Yeah, I won't block that. We're going to have to use our life as a resource this turn. Let's look for another swamp. So next turn I can play a Shieldred. We're both kind of top decking at the moment. I can take another hit. It'll be fine. Shieldred's going to turn this game around for me. Selesnya. Could be. I know white-green, their whole thing is Convoke, where you can tap creatures to get mana. So maybe it's Selesnya. Why is he roping me right now? And should I Bandit's Talent? I might as well. There's nothing else I can do right now. Let's Bandit Talent this guy. Let's upgrade the Bandit. Okay, so each opponent discards 2 cards. And then now, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, they lose 2 life. Okay. Should I attack with my bat? He can't really block it, so yeah. Whatever life gain I can get, it's good. I'm not going to block with the spat. I don't want this angel to come out. I just really hope that they don't draw anything good. I hope they draw a land right now. Oh no. Okay, that's not what I wanted. It's still possible to win off this. We're a little bit in trouble. The Shieldred will keep us alive. And then next turn I can bring out Authority and get some life back. We're going to gain some life when we draw a card, and he's going to lose 4 life a turn if he keeps dropping cards like that. So I really hope he didn't draw a way to kill my Shieldred. We'll see. If he does attack me right now, I'm definitely going to block. Ah, okay. Well, opponent, mi amigo, you have made a mistake, good sir. Because look, lo and behold, another Shieldred. Sacrifice a creature. I know you're going to sacrifice the Intrepid Paleontologist. You got two Shieldreds on the board. It's also got Menace too. It needs 2 creatures to block it. I can lower the number of cards that he has. Maybe I should have dropped an Authority, but I think we're fine at the moment. I could try attacking him with this Shieldred, but maybe I keep that around. Death Touch is good. If he makes this Hydra really strong, I can at least destroy it with my card. I think keeping the Shieldred around is going to keep me alive. The difference is really adding up. He's getting scared to drop cards now because Bandit's Talent is putting a counter on him, a timer. Every time he has 2 or less cards in hand, he takes 2 damage from Bandit's Talent. I think it was a good idea to drop it in there. 2 damage, I'll take it. Okay. So what do I destroy? Mossborn Hydra is not really a problem at the moment. The Wojak. Maybe the Wojak's a problem. Let's kill the Wojak. I don't want too many flyers. They might fly over my creatures and just end me. I keep Deep Cavern Bat around just so I can block something major on the flying side. I don't think Mossborn's a problem at the moment. And then I'm going to swing with Shieldred and see what he does. He needs to block with 2, or he's going to take 4. And if he takes 4, I think he only has 2 turns left before he dies. Ah. That's fine. I'm cool with it. I'm going to kill his Essence Challenger. I'm all right. Oh, actually, I'm not all right. I'm not all right. I understand what he was doing. I misjudged you, good sir. I was scared for a second. I thought he was going to put like 5 power on that Hydra. But no, we're still fine. We're still okay. This is why you read, guys. Reading is essential. He's playing a little too careful. So, Blaze Fire into Bloodletter. every time he takes damage, he takes twice the damage. He loses next turn. So what happens is Shieldred will do 2 damage for him drawing a card. That's 4. And then he takes 2 from Bandit. That's 4. That's 8. So I don't even have to attack him right now. I just pass turn. That's 8 damage his way. That's how we win. I think he knows. It's over. Omae wa shinderu. You are already dead. It's performing pretty well. It's not the best deck, but I think adding these Shieldreds did a good job for us. We might head back to the ladder and see how things are going. I hope I luck out. It's weird. Blood Letter is not working. Why isn't it working? Time to climb, exactly. Am I reading this wrong? If an opponent would lose life during your during my turn. Oh, that's why. I think that's GG, my dude. You have no way to block the 3 damage coming your way. I'm just going to attack you. Does it have reach? Nothing has reach. All right. Good game, mi amigo. To be fair, he did get the Mossborn Hydra pretty big. He did make it pretty big. But there's no way to stop this attack. Yeah, good game. He's big, but he can't fly. That's a problem with a lot of decks out there. I remember when Yu-Gi-Oh had that. Early game, early Yu-Gi-Oh back during the Duelist Kingdom. I remember there was a game that Joey played against My Valentine, and they implemented something similar to Magic where the Harpy Ladies had flying, and they could only be stopped by other flying creatures. They dropped that pretty soon, but it was a thing in the beginning. I'm glad other games don't have it. It's a little annoying. I'd say I had fun. That was a good game. I believe in the climb. I believe in this deck. I believe we can do this. Let's go back in. What's my goal for tonight? I feel like maybe getting to gold 2 could be an option. Let's see how lucky we are. If I get to gold 2, that'd be amazing. We're already at gold 3 right now. Every time you win a game, you get 2 pips, and every time you lose 1. So the odds are in our favor. Once you hit platinum, though, things even out. And I think after platinum, you have degradation, which means you have to keep going. Let's see. This is a good hand. I think this is fine. One thing I could do is I could take out some of the Evolving Wilds from my deck because I'm running 2 colors now. I don't need to really have that much mana fixing. They're good, but they're a little slow. It lets me fetch exactly what I want, but probably not the best all the time to have. All right, what you got? He's got a red avatar. Maybe he's a red player? Ooh, he's playing Orzhov like me. I wish I had a Duress. Should I go with Authority of the Consoles or should I go with Deep Cavern Bat? Deep Cavern Bat does synergize with my Split Skin doll. Give me more card draw. Destroy target creature. Feed the swamp. He's going to have to use mana for that. Starscape Cleric. This creature can't block. I think getting rid of this guy is probably... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that guy. So he's going to have to use the kill card, and then he's not going to have mana to cast the other creature. So that should be good for me. I knew it. Read him like a book. Okay, now if I drop Bandit's talent, he's gonna have to discard some more. Hopeless Nightmare discards and does 2 damage to him. Or maybe I just use Nowhere to Run when his creature gets summoned. I could ping literally anything he has. I think staying with my cards and waiting for his turn is probably a better call. I know most of the cards in his hand, he's gonna drop something big. And I can kill it. Yeah, there it is. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Whenever Zorline enters or attacks, you may pay and 2 life. Return target. Okay. All right, not a bad card. Let's destroy this. Goodbye. See you later. Thank you for dropping 3 mana. I do appreciate it. Do I drop the Slasher? I don't have the mana for it. Hopeless Nightmare could be good. Bandit's Talent could be even better. Bandit's Talent into Hopeless could be an option. Yeah, let's try that. I'm glad my deck is on the lower side of the curve so I can actually make plays, but maybe I should have waited for 1 more land in my hand. Maybe I should have mulliganed 1 more time to go against these decks. Learning when to mulligan, learning how to mulligan correctly is a skill. It's a very powerful skill. If I drop Unstoppable, he's gonna kill it with Fell. I know that. So I need to figure out a way to bait out that Destroy card. I don't know if he has another one of them in his hand. To mulligan is to not believe in your deck. That's not true. I would say the more colors you have, the more you have to mulligan. The more important it is. Ah, Deep Cavern Bat. Is he going to take my Unstoppable Slasher? I feel like he is. Oh, Cut Down. Okay, okay. He now knows what I cast, though. That's the problem. All right, I can use Hopeless. Yep, get rid of that and use Authority. Maybe if you drop something next turn, I gain some life back. I really am feeling mana screwed at the moment. Not having mana is hurting me a lot. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Unstoppable Slasher, you've come to my aid. Things are about to change. He's lost both of his kill cards, so he's gonna have to leave some blockers behind. And that's exactly where I swoop in. Now everything is happening all at once. Now Splitskin Doll gets me to draw some cards. Suddenly, I'm not top decking anymore. I can actually do something. Should I upgrade this? Probably. Let's actually put some counters on him. All right, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna double block? You're gonna have to double block. He's just gonna block with 1, huh? All right, okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I wouldn't suggest it though. That was actually a bad call on his part. I think he should have double blocked, killed my Slasher, and then done something with that. Now he's gonna be down to 6 life and then take 2. He's on a counter. He's only got 2 more turns. It's Owarida. Oh, you thought that guy was gonna be a problem? I'm sorry, bud. This is not your game. This is my game. I own this game. I love it when the deck works perfectly. Beautiful, beautiful. I can add another win to my collection. Doing a lot better than last time. I'm moving away from gimmick decks, you know? I wanted to show people something. If I go over here. So I'm playing the toys deck right now. I'm doing pretty okay with it. But this is actually what I want to build towards at some point in the future. So you can see right here. This is a tier 1 4-color domain deck. I really love splashing multiple colors. I like working with them. There's a lot of choices and options with that. And I think we ran into something like this a few games ago where we were playing against some overlords, but I feel like the overlord archetype is really cool. They have impending, they go to the graveyard and they come back a couple of turns later. It's really cool. So at some point in the future, I hope I'll get enough of these wild cards to make this. But right now, let's go back to trolling the ladder. Let's see what our next opponent's going to look like. One swamp, cut downs could be a good option. Splitskin Doll, it's a little weird, but do I have faith in my hand? I really tend to go wild on removal. This could be a really bad option or a really good option. Okay, perfect. Maybe having Terramorphic Expanse wasn't a bad idea. Yeah, sorry, bud. You're playing as a black deck player. I'm not letting you have any of these small creatures on board. I apologize. Ah, unstoppable. Okay. Should I get rid of cut down? Probably. Probably cut down's the option here. Because I have 2 more kill spells here that are way more valuable. We have the mana now to play with them. Add 2 mana of any combination of colors. Spend this mana to cast creature spells or activate abilities. Another split skin would be great. But I feel like I need to go for the throat. Maybe I drop the Unstoppable Slasher now and bait out a kill spell. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what he does with this. We have 2 more split skin dolls, so that's more draw for me. I really hope I draw a land on the next turn. Wow. 10-10? I can kill it, though. A little scary, but not the end of the world. Okay. This is why we run. Removal. Gigantosaur, goodbye. Alright, let's see what he does with this. He's gonna have to block it. He's gonna have to block it. Goodbye, and he will come back in 2 turns unless this guy knows how to kill it. I feel like green doesn't really have that many kill spells in his repertoire, and it looks like we're playing against a pure green deck, a pure green stompy deck. He doesn't really run any other colors, so we could be alright. We have another kill spell at the moment. 4 mana. Let's see. Put 1 mana of any counter, 1/1 on this creature. I really hate Offspring as a mechanic. I feel like it's really, really bad. This is a better play. I need more draw. I need more options. Day of Judgment, not bad. Bandit's Talent to discard a card, probably best. Just keep curling them. Black deck, yeah. These discard cards were a good option here. He doesn't have any mana to respond. And if he attacks me next turn, I'm going to try to remove as many creatures as possible. Get the board open for my Unstoppable to come back. Ooh, Conduit of Worlds. It's an artifact too. I can't destroy it. Withering Torment. Destroy an enchantment. He doesn't have an enchantment down. I can use Deep Cavern Bat. Let's see what he has in hand. Any kill spells? Tyrannix Rex. Enchantment, Railway Brawler. This one I need to get rid of. That's a priority. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to thin out the herd a bit. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Do that. Block, please, block. I need you to block right now. That's perfectly fine. Oh, actually, no, that's not fine. We got rid of one. We have Day of Judgment just in case we need to use it. But I think next turn, Liliana could be the option here. Reach Trample whenever another creature you control enters. Put X +1/+1 counters on it. I gotta kill that card quickly. Let's use Withering Torment on it. So Withering Torment, then I can attack with my... Let's use this to upgrade my Bandit's talent. And then I can attack with all my creatures. If I get one more attack in, he's dead. And now because my Unstoppable Slasher is back in business, I could probably Day of Judgment the board if he summons something huge and still have him back in a few turns. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's trying to do here. I might not play any more cards. It's Duress, my opponent. Or should I Duress or should I use Day of Judgment here? Let's attack with all the creatures and then see if we can Day of Judgment afterwards. Let's see what he does. Your go. Okay, he's ready. He's geared up. What are you gonna do? You're moved. Play your last pathetic card. Okay. Now, I have some options here. I can drop Liliana and then use target creature sacrifices a creature. That could work. And then I can use discard next turn. I think that's the best option here.
Happy to help,
He only has one creature on board, so he's going to have to lose it.
sacrifices must be made.
And then we can use Duress. And get rid of that. Okay, Primeval Bounty. This one. Bye-bye. I got him where I want him. I got him where I want him. I'm controlling him pretty well. He's gone! Let's go! Wow! Wow! I'm surprised. I'm surprised. We're really mathematizing right now. And we ranked up! We're in gold! Gold tier 2! Let's go! Hey, yo! This deck is not doing bad. Positive win rate. I need an option for artifacts, though. More artifact hate could be a good call. We have that 2 mana artifact removal, but it's only one card out of all the cards. Maybe some sort of artifact that destroys artifacts, right? Like a vampire that kills vampires. Has anyone here ever watched this show called Trinity Blood? That was the whole plot of it. Very good anime. So, sadly, the creator passed away. Never was finished. That reminds me, I gotta remove some of these Blazemire Verges. Yeah, Trinity Blood. It was about a vampire that kills vampires. Had some nice art. But the creator passed away halfway through the show, so they had an anime-only ending. Back in those days, a lot of shows had that. Like, I remember, what was it called? I remember Full Metal Alchemist. The original anime-only ending was not well liked by fans. At least true fans of the show. They weren't a fan of it. Okay, what do we do here? Should I use Deep Cavern to look at his hand and see what he has? Probably a good idea. He's waiting on mana for a reason. Overlord. Ah, he's playing another Overlord deck. Exile all creatures, incubate X. Impending. I can't kill the Overlords. Let's just get rid of this guy. Wow, you hate Conqueror of Shambhala? I wasn't a fan of it. I'll be completely honest. I thought it was a little mid. I liked the movie. I thought the movie was cool, but the whole it's all multiversal shenanigans, right? Not really a fan of that. Whoa. I feel like he's not going to really drop any creatures down. We might control his... I think discarding is the play here. I think targeting his board is not the option. I think targeting his hand is the better option here. Just keep taking his overlords away. Yeah. We can kill the Overlord when it comes out. Whenever Overlord, the Bull Viges, enters or attacks, deals 4 damage to any target. That's fine. We're okay with that. Let's see. So far, I don't have white mana. I'm just going to wait on what we have. I'll just attack him for 1. I need to keep my mana base open. Scout out any threats. But yeah, they don't really have that anymore. I feel like modern anime, they don't really have too many arcs where they don't have the actual real story going on. I remember a few years ago, I watched this documentary about the guy who made Rent a Girlfriend. If you guys remember that anime, Rent a Girlfriend, was semi-popular. Main character kind of sucked. And it went over the process of how they made the show or made the manga. Basically, they work on 1 chapter every week. Every single day they draw or they create 2 to 3 pages. And I believe every chapter is like 12 to 19 pages. That's a lot of work. These guys are working 7 days a week, every single week. It's insane. All right, you are... Goodbye. Sayonara. Controlling your hand. I could probably upgrade this. To be honest, the Rent-A-Girlfriend author, he was a little weird, okay? I liked it better when we didn't know about all of the secrets of manga artists from Japan. I appreciate the cross-cultural communication, but some of the information should have been kept secret, in my opinion. Like, I remember a few months ago, people on Twitter found out that he might believe that the girl from the show is real. He has this Twitter page where he posts like posts of him and his girlfriend, who's the girl from Rent-A-Girlfriend, like literally the character, and she's like his tulpa or something. She's in the shots. He draws her like in different places in real life. I don't know if he's doing an act. People are kind of scratching their heads about it. It's a little strange. I don't like the fact that people bullied him a bit for doing that. I feel like if someone's going to be weird on the internet, let them be weird, right? Who are you to judge? That's one thing I don't like about the modern age. Now that people are so well connected, they're so close together, they tend to stifle any sort of weirdness that they see. And I'm not a fan. I think if people should be weird, they should be weird and free. Let them be what they want to be. If he does not respond to this, I win next turn. If this guy does not know, I win. I hope so. Oh, 2/2? Okay, I can respond to that. Yes, he does have an answer. I will be able to win off this. Okay. We got him. We got him where we want him. He did not know. He thinks I'm just going to attack him once. No, I'm going to end the game, my dude. You do not have any idea what's coming your way. No, no, not half HP, 9 volts. It's not half HP. This is full. So the way the combo works, Bloodletter, any damage you do to your opponent is doubled. And Unstoppable does half. So he is done. He's... Oh! Okay! I could kill that, though. I do have a way of bringing that back. I hope I draw it. The opponent was like, you thought wrong. Get countered, son. Interplay. Nowhere to run. Ooh, let's thin out the herd here. What do we have? What are you running, my good sir? That was a really powerful card you brought on me. If I had to rest a turn earlier, I could have sealed the game. Your opponent doing some kickflips. That was a really good call. Like, I feel like they were... Oh, another Leyline of Binding. Wow. Okay. Exile another creature. Exile my Bloodletter. Alright, got it. That's fine. I might be screwed. Destroy target creature. He had so much removal. He had an option for everything. My goose might be cooked. This guy is running the full set. I'm just going to run, go for the throat. Yeah. Let's just try to eliminate as much damage coming my way next turn as possible. We have 2 nowhere to run, so we can do 6 damage to an Overlord if it comes out. And maybe I can get a black spell to destroy one of the enchantments, bring my Unstoppable back on the board. Hey, Dread, welcome back. Back into Wish Kankuro well as he crushes them with the spell. Dread, I'm doing pretty well. I'm in gold too. I didn't expect to do this well, Dread. But I'm doing fine. But this opponent right here, he's running an Overlord deck, and he's going to bring out a lot of big guys pretty soon. Okay, good. We got Day of Judgment. That's amazing. That's all we wanted. Survey. Survey. Scry 2. Should I scry for... Okay, what do I do right now? If I upgrade this, I can draw cards if he drops some cards down on the board. I think surveying is probably a better option. Okay. Disenchant, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Oh! And Deep Cavern Bat, I don't need that right now. This goes to the bottom. How was the dog walk, Dread? Was it super cold out there? I'm not sure exactly what part of the United States you are. But I know it's cold all over the place right now. Tell them as you tell them they shall die with screams and cries as they try not to fry from the lie they will survive hell. I hope so. I hope so. There it is. Summon everything, please. Please, I want you to. I insist. Yeah, bring it out. Bring it out. Bring them all out. Bring them all out, boys. Actually, no. Don't bring them out. Actually, I might be in trouble. Okay, so we can use this to kill the ley line. Bring back my Unstoppable. And then I can block one of these 6s. I'm not going to block the 2/2s. I can't do that. That's 4 damage coming my way. At least 10 damage unless he has some sort of kill spell in hand. I need another white mana to use Day of Judgment. I hope I draw it next turn. So let's just go. End turn. You still in the race, King? No, we're kind of cooked. But I might be able to clinch it. Okay. All right, he's going for game. What's he got? He's got a lot of mana. I feel like he's going to destroy me at some point. What should I get rid of? This guy. And I can use Nowhere to Run on one of the flyers. So his Overlord dies. My Unstoppable comes back. I really need to draw a land. I really need to draw planes right now, or I lose. If I don't draw planes next turn, I am cooked. That's a lot of guys. Actually, no, I'm dead. I'm dead anyway. he's got a lot. Okay, he's just gonna kill me. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I couldn't stop the 4 damage coming my way. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Okay, okay. I feel like I lasted longer than I thought against this dude, right? It was a tough battle. If I ran the other decks, I wouldn't have lasted this long. I think we did pretty well. Let me drink some water and let's go again. You just needed that planes? I did. That would have done so much. Actually, no. No, because even if I used the destroy all, he would have still brought out those red creatures and copied them. There was no way around that. That was a death board for me. I keep reminding myself to get rid of these Blazemires. I got to do this turn. This is a little slow. I might be able to work with this. Yeah, we can use Blazemire as our swamp. You need Farewell to stop more. Is Farewell legal in Standard? I'm not sure. I don't think Farewell is legal. It's a really powerful card. We actually banned it from Commander. Destroy target creature, Planeswalker. Target creature gets 3/3 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. Liliana, I don't like playing against her. I'm going to discard that card. In Commander, Farewell just extends games out too much because it exiles everything. And there's not a lot of stuff you can do with exile in Magic the Gathering. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where some cards can play exile like a second hand. In this game, exile means exile. You can't use it anymore. Another Liliana. Are you serious? Okay, he can kill my creature right now. What can I do here? I guess I can use... I can get rid of Feed the Cycle, so he has to use the Virtue. I think the Virtue is a costlier removal spell. Because that does -3 and the Feed the Cycle just destroys in general. So yeah. Make him waste his mana a bit. If I get some good discard, it could work out for me. Oh, Liliana! Let's go! Alright, so... let's use my Liliana against his Liliana.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch. Drop it.
What do you got? We're playing against a Golgari deck. Discarding is their motto, so I don't think him discarding cards is really that bad for him. We're not really hurting him that much. But Liliana should be able to get some of the stuff under control. If he drops a creature, I can kill it, which is good for me. I need to draw a shield. I need to drop Children next turn, though. Ah, okay. Well, that just means that, you know, the Liliana isn't coming my way. I need to kill that Liliana. If I don't kill it, then he's just gonna drop it, and then I'm gonna be screwed. That's fine. That's fine. I can kill it, actually. I got cut down. Create a food token? No, you don't. You go away now. Claudia, hello! Claudia, it's been a while. How are you doing? I saw that you're back to streaming, Claudia. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I gotta stop by. I gotta stop by in the future. I'm getting back to streaming myself. I'm getting back to the swing of things. Greetings, loser. No, I'm not losing this game, Claudia. No way, Jose. I'm winning. I'm a winner. I'm a WinRAR. Have you guys ever paid for WinRAR? I have. Kankuro fed to the fire with 5. Yeah, look at my KDA 5-4, not bad. I really feel like I need to survey. I don't have any cards in hand. I need to see what I'm going to draw next turn. What am I bringing out? Duress. Target opponent reveals their hand to choose a non-card. Bloodletter of Alcazat's. I think Duress is probably a better option than anything else. I hate cards that just delete everything I have in play. That's a lot of cards in Magic, Pog Patrol. Use Pot of Greed, please. What does it do? I don't know what it does, Claudia. What does Plot of Greed do? Guys, you know? It's so powerful, they don't even allow us to use it in the real game. I think I beat him. I think I won. I think I actually beat this guy. Oh my god. Shieldred is so powerful. He's gonna scoop. Pot of Greed. Oh, Pot of Greed lets me draw 2 cards? I didn't know that. Draw 40. Wait, no, 2. There's cards in Magic that can draw you like a million cards. Choose up to 2. Oh, yeah, I'll take a swamp. No worries. My deck plays a lot of basics. Thank you so much, good sir, for destroying my card. There's no red cards where I am. Maybe that was a good idea to keep that card in there. What you got? Oh, Titania, Keen-Eyed Curator. I can't destroy any of them, but good we know what they are. Let's keep attacking. He's going to have to block this. You're going to have to block this, good sir. I am channeling the heart of the cards right now. I need to make sure he doesn't have a removal. He doesn't draw removal. And I also need to draw something to win the game. Because he can regain life. He can gain 3 life every turn. So my Shieldred's not going to actually win the game off of this. Oh no. He's coming back. Voice of Gaia. Can I kill it with cut down? No, probably not. I'm going to keep attacking. Let's see what you do. We're just going to swing at each other. This is Rock'em Sock'em Robots right now. If Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is legal, then Farewell is legal. I could play Farewell if I played a different format, like Historic. But that format is really expensive. Guys, Magic cards are expensive. I don't have money to drop on Magic cards. What do you take me for? I'm just a poor puppet guy. I can't use cut down right now, so let's just drop another Splitskin doll. Oh yeah, you can gain life. I can gain life. I am channeling my magician power, and I'm bringing this deck back from the grave. My opponent is running a sick deck, and I am running trash. And I'm trying to win. That's fine. Exile whatever you want, good sir. You have to block this. You're gonna have to block it anytime now. Also, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, the card art in that set looks amazing. I really wish I could have played it back when it was around. There goes my Shieldred. Unfortunate. We have nowhere to run, though. We can get rid of Titania. If he blocks with Titania and Vine Reap, we can get rid of both of them. That's fine. It lets me drop another... yeah, I think Plains is a good option. No, actually, no, not Plains. We need another Swamp. Because if I drop a Shieldred, I can sacrifice one of his creatures. Shieldred, or I could probably drop my Planeswalker as well. Yes. These Splitskin dolls have been saving my life. Look how much stuff they've been doing for me right now. Holy moly. Okay, so I'll attack. Let's see how he blocks. Ah! Ah! Okay, what an idiot! What a fool! He has fallen for my trap card. You fool! My toys will destroy you. You have no answer to my toys. My little dolls, my little creatures. He must feel so bad about losing to this deck. This deck costs like 50 cents. They're not dolls, they're action figures. Okay, he has no hand, so I can't really... He's got a lot of food tokens too. So I'm a little bit at an impasse right now. I don't know if I should drop the Deep Cavern. Let's wait. Let's wait. So let's end turn. If he attacks with the Blooming, I can double block and kill the Tortoise. We're both kind of top decking at the moment. We have more than enough lands, and we're just waiting to see what we can pull from our butts. Oh yeah, this gotta go. You gotta go. Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't belong here. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. What do you got in your hand? Let me see. I want to see what you got. Scrap shooter. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that over here. It's mine. It's my card now. We're like clowns. We're both clowns, and we're pulling the scarves out of our mouths at the moment. Land creatures you control gets +1/+1. I gotta double block this. I'm scared of this creature. I feel like he's gonna send lands at me. I'm fine with a couple of mice here and there. That's fine. We've dealt with mice before. We are the exterminator. How many cards does he have left in his deck? 29? Okay, let's see. Scrap shooter, gift a card. We're both top decking right now. I'm gonna attack him. Whatever. Finally, he's out of food. No more food for him. So much food. He's saved himself so much with the food. It's crazy. Why does he keep demolitioning fielding me? Like, I only have basic lands in my deck. Buddy, you were actually helping me out by doing that. That's fine. I got 27 life. Ooh, does he have a card in hand? I can't see it. It doesn't look like he does, right? That's not. There's not a card there. Let's just keep attacking. I know I should actually wait for a card to come out, but we really need to see what's out there. I need to make sure the next two draws I have are perfect. Unstoppable will win me the game. Shieldred will make it so I can actually win the game. This is the play. This is the two-piece combo. A lot of attrition here, a lot of back and forth, but we are stabilizing. This is the thigh and drumstick combo that we need. Any reach here? Nope, no reach. I'm surprised he didn't sacrifice a creature. That's weird. He might forfeit. Oh, these are token creatures. I guess they don't count. All right, Unstoppable Slasher, do your thing. Shieldred and the Bats. He can't block these. He's gonna have to triple block probably with the... Oh, thank you, Seribot. Seribot's the best moderator, guys. It's great. Yeah, Seribot's amazing. I like that it auto mods for me. It's really good. Ooh. He might mill himself. Okay, Glissa. Bye-bye, Glissa. We don't need Glissa here. Yeah, Glissa's gone. I'm gonna keep attacking. I can thin out the herd here, the bears, but he can keep summoning them. That's a problem. I might need that one white card I have in my deck, which can drop, which can just destroy all creatures. I might need that going forward. His raccoon. 4/4 and trample. 7/7 with trample. I could chump block. I'll take 6 damage. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with the deep cavern bats. He can just keep buffing this too. He literally can mill my entire graveyard right now if he wants to. I need to keep Unstoppable Slasher alive as long as possible. Alright, chump block with this. I'll take the 6. That's fine. It doesn't have Vigilance, which is good for me. That just means I have 2 more cards to worry about. Withering Torment, that's perfect. Get out of here. Alright, I really need to press this. I feel like I need to attack with Unstoppable. I can't have him keep these 2 bears here. That's fine. So in 2 turns, if I get Bloodletter, which I have in my deck, I could win the game. Doesn't matter how much he life gains off this. He's down to 9 cards. He might not want to keep milling himself like this. This is a problem. This is a fun match, right? I'm having fun with this match. This is Magic the Gathering as intended. We're duking it out. I don't know what's going to come out next. It's not like the other matches where I just feel like I die. We're brawling. Yeah, he's doing green stuff. He's milling down to 1. What? Yeah, I made a mistake there. A little too much. A little too much mill. Sorry, buddy. Oh, wow. Naya, hello. Let me give you a shout out, Naya. Shout out. Naya Anuka VT. Hello, guys. Really? I didn't do that? Oh. Shout out Naya Anuka VT. Hello everyone, my name is Kankuro King, Puppet Man VTuber, Lonely Puppet Man VTuber. You guys came in at the right time. I literally just won a game using my toy deck. I'm running an Unstoppable Slasher deck. Unstoppable Slasher, Bloodletter of Alcazat's combo. Hello, Flopper Raid. How are you guys doing? Naya, if you want to raid and run, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for sending your community my way. I do appreciate it. What were you guys up to? Hello, hello, Kandori. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. We're trying to get to Gold 1. We're doing really well tonight. If you look at the scoreboard, 6-4. I'm actually positive. My deck's made out of scraps and tinsel. But yeah, what'd you guys do over at Naya's place? I know she plays a lot of roguelikes. I hope you guys had a fun time. Also, I am a Magic the Gathering and Don't Starve VTuber. I play both of them. I have a dedicated server for Don't Starve. If you guys want to check me out, you want to run in and play some games there, it's perfectly fine. We're playing against a blue deck. A blue Abadi Abadai. I wonder what they have. Should I wait for the cut down or should I hopeless right now? It's interesting. I feel like blue likes to keep the cards in their hand. Don't play that many cards on field. Let's hopeless a bit. Let's lower that number. Balatro and some browser games. I remember you mentioned you were playing a mod of Balatro. How did it go? How did it go? It's one game I've never touched yet. I need to touch it. It's really cool. I don't understand it. I've seen screenshots of Balatro. Every time I see it, it's a different thing. I don't know if they're memeing, right? Because like sometimes I look at a Balatro stream and the guy's playing with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He's got playing cards on board and like some baseball cards out there. I don't know what's going on in that deck, in that game at all. Oh god, I'm playing against a poison deck. It's a blue-black poison deck. This is a problem. You know what we do to problems? We remove them. Discard your poisons, good sir. I am the antidote. MLG gameplay. Yeah, black player doing black player things. It's discarding your hand, destroying your creatures, and then dropping my Skibidi Toilet Slasher on the field. If you guys don't know, Skibidi Toilet Slasher, Unstoppable Slasher, is a 2/3 zombie assassin with Death Touch. When he attacks an opponent, you can do half their life, round it up. And when it dies, it comes back to the field with 2 stun counters on it. So hence the name Unstoppable. Very strong, very good. Now, I should duress him, but I feel like Unstoppable again is probably a better play. More pressure, the better. Because he needs to get rid of it. If he doesn't get rid of it... Ah, there you see. Exile. Wow, he used the big stuff. The big boy stuff. Blue players love not playing the game and preventing other people from playing the game. Exactly. He's doing some stuff right now, but I feel like I've countered most of his poison nonsense. If I didn't do it, if I didn't have discard, I would have been in a lot of trouble, which is good. So... since we're playing against a blue deck, I feel like... yeah, let's see. I feel like Duress could be an option here. Oh no! I'm getting countered! No! Typical blue player! Why? I'm fading away, guys! Guys, stop! Okay, what do we have here? Exile creature. Each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. I gotta get rid of that card. We can't have that here. Oh, even outside the game. Typical blue player shenanigans. Buddy, one thing I like doing to blue players, I like just making them discard cards, so get rid of those poison counters, good sir. You are no longer playing Magic the Gathering, you are playing my game. Every turn, I will get rid of a card. Yeah, no worries, Naya. Have fun, by the way, I appreciate it. Let's see, I could probably use discard. We're gonna duress him anyway. Ah, that's fair. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, lowest on the bottom of your library in your order, proliferate. Only 1 though, so it still triggers. The way the stack works is he draws 1, and I still get to discard it. Yeah, he doesn't really avoid the discard here. Yeah, see? He made a mistake there. Not the best option, my good sir. I play fair blue, just flyers and biolabs usually. I feel like even flyers are pretty broken in blue. Especially if your deck doesn't have a counter to it, right? Green has counters, right? Green has reach. Black, not really. Oh, another Unstoppable Slasher. Why not? He's gonna feel the pain today. I'm so skibbity. Uh-oh. Really? Twice in a row? Come on. Why you gotta do that for? He might be out of cards that are actually valuable. I think I got him down to nothing because he's a poison counter blue-black player. So the way it works, Ron Stoppable Slasher, right? The way his deck works, he has to keep running these poison counters up on me, but he doesn't seem to run any creatures. He just seems to run a lot of spells, and I've been discarding those spells, so things are not looking his way right now. No, we don't want the swamps. We're fine with the mana at the moment. We need some cards. Let's not discard a card right now. We're pretty close to Liliana's ultimate, the -6. So on the off chance he does draw a card that summons a billion creatures, I can destroy that. Phyrexian, this creature can't block. That's going to go away soon. Oh, actually, wait. It's got haste? It does. Add 1, create 1 colorless Phyrexian. Oh, no! So He can summon one every turn. Uh-oh. I thought I had this in the bag. I gotta block these creatures. I gotta drop a creature down. Yes. Alright, so... creature or enchantment. So, Deep Cavern Bats. And then I use the -2 ability for Liliana. And I can trade next turn. Things are still kind of scary for me. I'm down to 5 poison counters. For people who don't know, in Magic, if you get 10 or more, you lose the game. I remember when I installed this game. I'm a little bit in control. There's some interplay here. There's a little bit of interplay here. I'm a little frightened, a tad frightened, but I feel like I can do this. I just have to chump block with my Cavern Bat right now. He can summon one of these guys every turn. Oh no. That's a 6. Uh-oh. He's doing his thing. I have no way of getting rid of that land, too. I don't have Demolition Field. He's just gonna keep doing it. Uh-oh. I might have needed to drop mana down. I think the mana could have saved me here. All right, let's see. So, Deep Cavern Bat again. And then, yeah, that's fine. Liliana, sacrifice a creature. If he draws another proliferate spell, I'm in trouble. I was not getting any monsters whatsoever. How does your deck look? If you're not getting any monsters, you might have to check the curve. Also, Arena is a little rigged, Paw Patrol. Sometimes it just hands you a win, sometimes it doesn't. There's no real way to predict it. You mostly have monsters. That's weird. What you got? You got a bounce spell? I feel like he's got a bounce spell. You gotta have a bounce spell here. I knew it! Oh no, this might be GG for me. He keeps drawing these proliferate spells here. And he can summon one might a turn. And I gotta answer. I have to answer. Or else I die. I'm down to 9. Oh no, uh-oh. Okay. I can't sacrifice a creature. I can destroy his might, but he's just gonna summon another one next turn. I don't have enough mana to kill his creatures here. I might be cooked. That's a really, really broken spell. This Mirex right here, the Land Spear, there's not that much anti-land removal in Magic the Gathering, so for a poison deck to run something like this, holy moly, that's powerful. Let's see. Can I do anything right now? I could do this, but he's not really going to do anything with this. Like, he's going to summon the Mirex, and he's just going to win. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. One mistake I made, Paw Patrol, when I started Magic again was I tried to go with gimmick decks, and I think that's a problem. I think when you play the game, you should follow some of the top decks out there and kind of build your set around that, because it gives you some ideas. I know some people are against net decking, as it's called, like just stealing deck ideas from the internet, but with how many cards are out there in this game and how many sets are out there for a beginner player, not a good idea to go off on your own. I tried that with some of the ideas I had in my mind, but then I quickly learned I wasn't good enough to do that. So whatever color combination you have, you're trying to go for green, right? I would look up a basic mono green stomp deck and see what cards they use and see if you have them in your collection, or if you could craft it, right? If you have wild cards for it. Just play Rush, so even if you lose, it doesn't take long. That's another option, right? Just play red. Every game lasts like 5 seconds. All right, let's see. We can do something here. Okay, Plains Authority. I forgot who this dragon was. He's really important to the lore. I know that Nicholas Cage Bolus kills this guy. It's one of the cards. Khans of Tarkir. Let's go for this. And what do we have, good sir? As bad as Rush is, it's a little bit more balanced than the other cards that Red has, like Haste or Storm. Storm's even worse. Ooh, okay. Maybe something like this could be good for you, Pog Patrol. Like this guy I'm fighting against. He's got some big creatures here. I always try to get rid of Planeswalkers. I feel like they add too much value off the get-go. All right, if he's gonna do this, then I'm gonna put a counter on your butt, my dude. If you're gonna let me, you're gonna lose the game pretty quick. Like right now, my Unstoppable Slasher's on the board. Whatever you drop, it's not gonna be able to block. You're gonna have to kill this thing. I hope you got the card for it. Ah. Yeah, these lands are so cool, aren't they? I remember when I played with Naya when we did the Commander Challenge. She had cards like this. Was it Naya? No, it was Fano. He was playing a blue deck and he had these beautiful lands. Kamigawa lands. Very cool. Very nice. I got this game in the bag. Yeah, I got this game in the bag. So we got to be careful with our mana. We don't have much right now. Let's use Duress. Let's see if he can kill some of his creature options. Pillage the Bog. Wow, Delirium player. Scary stuff. And I guess we can get rid of one of the creatures here. What do I get rid of? I can get rid... Or maybe we can just keep discarding. That could be an option. Yeah, let's discard. Make him take 2 damage. He can't stop this attack. Discard's been working really well against these green players. And we can just attack with all of our creatures. I don't really care. I gain 1 life from the bat, and I bring him down to 6 life. So he's going to be dead soon. Yeah, keep summoning your creatures, my dude. I don't care. I really don't. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control. 10! Look at the top 10 cards of your library. Wow. What a tutor spell for 1 black and 1 green. That's amazing. I wonder what he picked. I just need one more mana of any kind to use Day of Judgment. So whatever he picked, it's not going to really help him out that much. All right, let's go. Activate. Swamp. And mill 3 cards, sacrifice Aftermath Analyst, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That's a really powerful ability. Now, do we go for the Nowhere to Run, or do I go for the Split Skin Doll to draw? I think Nowhere to Run to destroy one of their blockers could be an option. Let's try that. Let's try setting up an attack. He's gonna have to block. And let's use Nowhere to Run on one of his blockers to get my attack through. Okay, what an idiot! Ah, he sealed the deal. Uh-oh, I think he's done so. Oh no, the block stops because he already declared the attacker. I should have used it before it went through. I forgot. That would have been such a good play. Well, regardless, whatever he brings out right now, I could still destroy all creatures on the board. So I don't really have that much to fear at the moment. Unless he can do like 20 damage to me right now. It seems like the way he's doing damage is through this iridescent vine slasher. That seems to be his play here. Please draw a kill spell. Kill spell, please. I have so many in my deck. Just give me one. Come on, another land. All right, just to make sure I land this. Pun intended. I just gotta survey too. Duress, Terramorphic Expanse. I don't need either of them right now. I'm just gonna attack with all. He's gonna have to block me. What's he got? Huh. Is he trying to kill me right now? Does he have the cards to do it? If he had more of these vine lashes, he could have done it. Okay, he just decided to do as much damage before the card died. Okay, got it. Still, 11 lands though. It's over.
I'll show you city slickers how we handle things in the wild.
Very, very close. Very close. I was sweating. But we got the win. We got the W. Yeah. Scoop. Scoop. There it is. Wow. We're on a roll today. I might actually hit gold 1. Dang. I haven't felt this good about playing Magic in a while. Call him butter because he's on a roll. I am. I really want to play in these drafts though. I had such bad luck with the Outlaws draft last week. When I go back to streaming 5 days a week, I'm going to save up my coins as I play, and I'm going to spend them all on a draft. I really want to get into one of these. I hope I get into the Aderdrift one, right? I love the mechanics in that new set. I love the max speed mechanic. It's so cool. So for anyone who hasn't looked at the cards yet from Aderdrift, there's this new mechanic called max speed, and what it does is every turn there's a counter that goes up. And once it hits max speed, you can do special abilities. It's like an impending... it's like a finality counter, kind of. But for racing. Very awesome. This looks like a good hand. But only 1 mana. I could be screwed here. I think this is way too aggressive. Let's go with 2. Yeah, this is a lot better. I'd love to keep Day of Judgment, but maybe Disenchant could be good enough for now. I really don't have a way to kill him with this hand, like the other one. I could have played the other one, but a little too risky. A little too risky. What you got? What you got? Show me your cards. Show me your moves. Typical black player. Oh, okay. And he's got another kill spell here. Reanimating skeleton. He's got a skeleton deck. He's running skeletons. Ooh, cute. He's going to drop Tiny Bones. Or maybe he's going to drop Reassembling Skeleton. If he drops Reassembling, I can kill it. But whatever I drop, he's going to use Go for the Throat, because I know he has it in his hand. Decisions. Yeah, Tiny Bones. All right. When he attacks, he can deal damage. You can cast a target non-land permanent card from the player's graveyard. Mana of any type can be used to spend. We're running the same deck, so I think it's a good idea just to kill him. I don't want this Tiny Bones to come back, so let's just get that out of the way. I need to figure out a way to play around the Go for the Throat, though. I don't want to drop my strongest creature down. I gotta take a hit before I drop it. The way his deck is going to work is he's going to keep summoning these skeletons and reviving them. He's got a card in his deck that buffs up skeletons.